Good morning, everyone, and thank you for joining us. Good to see all of you. I want to give a special thanks to each of our head coaches who have joined us for today's announcement. As Sean said, I'm Keith Gill, Commissioner of the Sun Belt Conference. I'm really excited to be here today with some really good news. We're excited to announce that the Sun Belt Conference will bring back men's soccer beginning in the fall of 2022. So we'll have 9 teams that will comprise the Sun Belt for men's soccer. We've got 3 of our new full members in the Sun Belt Conference: James Madison, Marshall, and Old Dominion. They'll join 3 of our current full members of the Sun Belt Conference: Coastal Carolina, Georgia Southern, and Georgia State. And then in addition, Kentucky, South Carolina, and West Virginia will compete as affiliate members for men's soccer only. These elite programs will lend instant credibility and help establish the Sun Belt as one of the nation's premier men's collegiate soccer conferences. The 9 programs have combined for more than 100 all-time NCAA tournament appearances. Marshall claimed the 2020 NCAA championship, becoming the first unseeded team to accomplish the feat in nearly 15 years. Each of these teams bring their unique traditions and histories of excellence to this men's soccer league. So we're really excited to begin sponsoring men's soccer again and look forward to a bright future on the pitch. Thank you very much. Turn it back over to Sean.
Thank you, Commissioner Gill. We're really excited to be joined by all 9 of the head men's soccer coaches from the Sun Belt Conference. We will have each of them give a brief statement about their program joining the Sun Belt Conference, and then we'll open it up for questions from either Commissioner Gill or any of the coaches that you'd like to ask questions of. At 11:15 today, a press release will be going out with all of this information and the details for you. And as I mentioned, the video will be available on our website later today. So we'll start off. We'll go in alphabetical order of our men's soccer members. Coach Sean Docking from Coastal Carolina, if you could join us and share your thoughts.
Can you hear me okay? I'm just on a different computer. Okay. Yeah, I just wanted to say we're very excited. We've got 9 very strong members. I want to thank Commissioner Gill and Associate Commissioner Kathy Keene for pulling this all together. It's going to be a great conference, probably one of the 2 top conferences in the country. So we're really, really excited to get going and welcome everybody aboard.
Thank you, Coach. We'll now welcome in Coach John Murphy from Georgia Southern.
Yes, I'd like to echo Sean's sentiment. Thank you, Commissioner Gill, and appreciate all the leadership on all 9 campuses to help make this happen. I know a lot of you over the years, and I believe with our collective vision, ambition, and the quality of these programs, I do believe this is going to be one of the top conferences in the country, and it's very exciting for us here at Georgia Southern, and certainly wish everybody the best moving forward.
Thank you, Coach Murphy. We'll welcome in from Georgia State, Coach Brett Surrency.
Good afternoon. We obviously share some similar sentiments to what everyone said already. I'm very thankful for all those that were behind the scenes, bringing this collection of schools and programs together. I think when you look around, you can easily see the strength in which Sunbelt soccer will be. So, us in Atlanta at Georgia State are certainly excited to be able to compete with some of the top programs in the country. Know it'll bring the best ultimately from our program. And I know as coaches, we have high aspirations for what we think the conference can do on the national level. And ultimately that'll trickle down to the individual programs as well. So, at the end of the day, just incredibly excited and honored to be a part of it and looking forward to getting going in the fall. Thank you.
Thank you, Coach. We'll welcome in Coach Paul Zazinski from James Madison.
Yeah, hello, everybody. And thank you for everyone that's put in the time and effort to make this happen. We really appreciate it, within James Madison. So, we're excited as well. I mean, how can you not be with this list of teams that are in front of us and that we get to be a part of? I think, it certainly opens up additional exposure to the players in the program. I think things like quality production and ESPN Plus and having weekend games and better opponents, better facilities, I really think is what is most exciting about this opportunity. So, in our former conference, we were playing every single season for the conference tournament and having to win that to go to the national tournament. And I think what this group in front of us at the Sun Belt, what it does is it allows each team an opportunity to get an at-large bid on any given year without winning the conference tournament, which is a huge asset for us and I would think many others. So we're extremely excited, and once again, thank you for making this happen.
All right, thank you, Coach. We'll now welcome in Coach Johan Cedergren from Kentucky.
Afternoon, guys. Just want to say thank you to Sunbelt. Really excited. Lots of familiar faces on this call and also some new ones. So we're just thankful to the Sunbelt for inviting us, and we're excited to get going in the fall.
Thank you, Coach. We'll welcome Coach Chris Grassie from Marshall.
Hi, good afternoon, everybody. I just want to kind of echo what everybody's been saying. With conference realignment, it caused a little bit of crisis, but I think, as coaches, we kind of saw an opportunity there to kind of create a really top conference that was always in the Power Five in terms of men's soccer, that is always trying to produce national champions. And every year is getting 5-6 teams in the tournament, and that being the goal of the conference. And I've been really proud to be a new member of the Sun Belt, and I have to thank Kathy Keene for that. You guys have worked incredibly well with us, not just to make sure that we had the affiliates in and we had such a strong soccer conference, but that the format was correct, that you listened to us of our concerns, and we set up the league in a way that we're going to have rest and recovery, and then we're going to get the best product on the field. And so from day one with the Sunbelt affiliation, I've been really proud to be a member, and I think we're going to do great things as a conference. So thank you all.
Thank you, Coach. We'll welcome in Alan Dawson from Old Dominion.
I'm here somewhere, Sean.
We see you, Coach.
Got it?
We've got you. Thank you.
Yeah, this is my 37th year in college soccer, going into my 26th season at Old Dominion, and I can say without hesitation, top to bottom, this is the most competitive conference I've ever been a part of. We not only have some of the most consistently successful programs, but we've also got some great young coaches, some of the best in the country. I think the Sun Belt will be a magnet for the best recruits in the country, as it will be an ideal place to play and showcase your talent. The schedule's going to be a dogfight. Obviously, we've got some old rivalries from Conference USA, and we've also got old foes from the CAA, Georgia State, and in-state rival JMU. So we at ODU are very eager to begin a new era, exciting in our new home, the Sun Belt. I think it's going to be a premier league in the country, and we're really looking forward to it.
Thank you, Coach. We'll welcome in Tony Annan from South Carolina.
Hello, everybody. First of all, thank you to the Sun Belt for the invite and all the work you've done to bring this together. I think everyone has said over and over on the call, this could be the strongest conference in the country. And we all know that competition drives development. So this could be an ideal place for obviously a student athlete. But I think the respect between the coaches and the programs will be an ideal place to compete. I think we will show the rest of the country that this is how a conference should operate. So very thankful to be part of it and very excited to get going. I think the vision for the Sun Belt aligns with what we have at South Carolina and many of the other programs on this call. So yeah, very happy to be part of it and very excited to get going, and can't wait. Thank you.
Thank you, Coach. And we'll welcome Coach Dan Stratford from West Virginia.
Thanks, everyone. And again, just to echo some of those sentiments, but a big thank you to the Sun Belt and everyone behind the scenes. This has been a long development and process for us here at WVU, specific to some of the movement and things that have happened in recent years. But first I have to commend the Sun Belt on their ambition, quite honestly, to bring men's soccer back, and not only bring it back, but to bring it in this format with the quality of programs that we have. It's been perhaps a challenging 2 years in light of the pandemic for a lot of men's soccer programs. So incredibly grateful that the Sunbelt have shared an ambition that aligns with so many of the coaches on this call that ultimately want to compete for national championships and be part of something incredibly competitive. So glad that we can finally make this announcement and that we can start recruiting some of the best talent just domestically and internationally as well, based on the quality of the conference, and incredibly looking forward to the fall of 2022.
All right, thank you. And we're really grateful to each of the Sunbelt's 9 men's soccer coaches for joining us this morning. They'll stick around for questions, as will Commissioner Gill. So please direct message those to me in the chat and we'll read them aloud. The first question this morning is for Commissioner Gill. It's from Paul Swan at WRVC AM in Huntington. And Commissioner, how much input did you receive from the incoming members in activating men's soccer again?
We received a lot of input from the incoming members in terms of, what programs to invite, how to structure the schedule, how to structure the championship. And so this obviously is a league that certainly tries to listen to its membership. At the end of the day, that's who we work for and who we serve. And so I think we had a lot of good input from the soccer coaches and from our new schools that really helped us create, one of the best soccer conferences in the country.
Thank you. The next question is from Nick Farrell. It's for both Coach Stratford and Coach Grassie. Coach Stratford, if you could answer first, and then Coach Grassie. Nick's question is, what does it mean to have the Mountain State Derby as a conference rivalry?
It's great. I think it was always going to be a long-standing rivalry between ourselves and Marshall, regardless, given the nature of my relationship with Chris. But to have it in conference and again, just have potentially more bragging rights either way on potential conference tournaments and conference titles will go a long way to continue to promote this here in the state as well.
All right, and for Coach Grassie?
Yeah, I just think it's a fantastic game for the state. Specifically when me and Stratch used to work together at UC, we talked about it all the time, like, how is this game not happening? We feel, we've talked about it. We think we can get 10,000 fans. We can make this a big event in the future. And then, to have it 3 points on the line just makes it that much more meaningful of a game that is already such a super rivalry and such a super draw. But we're happy to basically put the event on, and we're both going to try and have, great teams and have a great spectacle of soccer on there. So yeah, it's a fantastic opportunity for us.
Thank you, coaches. The next question for Commissioner Gill from the Breeze at JMU. What are your expectations for men's soccer in the Sun Belt now, and what impact do you see it having on the college soccer landscape?
Yeah, I think our expectations are really high. We think this is a championship caliber conference in terms of winning national championships, competing every year, multiple NCAA tournament appearances, multiple NCAA wins. So I think our expectations are at the highest they can be. And I think we're going to have a significant impact on the men's soccer landscape, because our expectations are we're going to win multiple championships and win multiple games in the NCAA tournament. And at the end of the day, that's going to have a strong impact. So we've got the highest level expectations. And certainly when you look at the quality of the programs here, that's not hyperbole. I mean, that really is consistent with the type of programs that we have. So we're really excited about bringing back men's soccer, but particularly bringing it back with this kind of ambition and opportunity for success.
Next question also for Commissioner Gill from Kevin Kinder of the Blue and Gold News. Commissioner, what went into settling on these 9 members specifically? Was it schedule balance, program strength, or other considerations?
Go back to my first question. It was a conversation that we had with our membership in soccer in terms of, obviously, with the schools that we added as full members. I mean, that made sense as to who they were. But as we were figuring out affiliate members and other folks that we wanted to join us, we really did talk to them about, hey, what types of programs do you want to be involved with? Who do you think can play at the level and meet the expectations that we had? And that's how we've kind of settled on these 9, which is, we really do have the highest expectations for
but thanks.
Mid-soccer conference.
I will probably.
We wanted to make sure that we put programs in place that could meet those expectations.
Next question is for Coach Surrency from the Breeze at JMU. Coach, how do you see this affecting domestic and international recruiting going forward?
I just think it elevates our program and the exposure to our program. We were fortunate to be, towards the top of our last conference for multiple years, but I think this new opportunity with the Sun Belt, we're coming in with so many good teams. How we're going to recruit, we're going to be able to say we play in one of the best conferences across all the country. So there's definitely going to be that increased exposure, and everybody's going to know who we are. And I think at our former conference, that wasn't always the case.
Thank you, Coach. The next question for Commissioner Gill, and it is, given the strength of this conference, does that help enhance television opportunities within the sport?
Yeah, I think so. I think, in the fall, you're always challenged because of football and how much of the air that kind of sucks out of the room. But I think at the end of the day, quality content matters, and this will be quality content. This will be compelling content. This will be great stories, and success matters. And so I think we've got all of the necessary ingredients, certainly, to grow our linear footprint. Certainly, have a strong digital presence.
This next question also for Commissioner Gill. This is from Tom Hindle at Top Drawer Soccer. How do you think the new alignment of men's soccer within the Sun Belt might impact recruiting for all of the schools and their abilities to bring in talent?
Yeah, I really do think a rising tide lifts all boats. And so at the end of the day, by having, a great men's soccer conference and having accomplished men's soccer programs, I think that shines a light on the league that will help everyone. I think it shines a light on the individual programs that helps all those programs. So I think having success, whether it's in men's soccer, is going to shine a light across the league, across the programs in each one of these schools that certainly will help them all improve.
Next question, also for Commissioner Gill from the Breeze at JMU. How quickly did this new men's soccer conference formulate, and were there any obstacles with the affiliate members joining the Sun Belt?
No, there were no obstacles. I mean, obviously, we were just kind of working through all of the conference realignment transition. So that certainly impacted kind of the timing of this announcement and some of those things. But no, there weren't obstacles. It kind of made a lot of sense. Once we kind of identified the schools that we were hoping to add to the Sun Belt, they agreed to come to the Sun Belt, and certainly working with the affiliates was kind of easy at that point. So no really big obstacles except just working through kind of some of the details of realignment as far as when things would happen and timing and those kinds of things. And once those things got settled, then everything kind of made sense.
Next question, also for Commissioner Gill. How attractive was it to you that multiple teams within the conference have the opportunity to earn at-large bids to the NCAA tournament and compete for national titles?
Yeah, I think that's very attractive. I think the quality of this league from top to bottom is just really exciting. We want to have multiple teams in the NCAA tournament. We want to win multiple games in the NCAA tournament. And then we want to compete for national championships on an annual basis. And so, the constitution of this league allows us to do that. So it was at the forefront of our mind.